I smell it.
Cool, try not to cry.
Yeah, I'm trying not to cry as well, mate.
Deep breaths,
Don't
Cal.
worry,
Deep
don't worry.
breaths.
That's fine.
Leave it, leave it. Quick, move! Move! What's she doing?
Second row, second row.
Tommy!
What it means to be complete. Don't need to spend a life chasing gold. Anywhere with you, I call my home. Oh, I have all I need. You'd be the better half of me. Still love it's 4 a.m. This is Amsterdam or Berlin. I'm just waiting for the day I finally get to say these words face to face. I guess I never saw it coming, halfway around the world calling. I just want you to know that I have all.
Was it worth the wait?
Oh, mate.
Standing right in front of me. I'm finally seeing what it means to be complete. Don't need to spend my life chasing gold. Anywhere with you, I'm calling home. Have all I need.
Don't pile me off.
What do you mean? Not supposed to do that yet.
Oh, I'll do it first, bud. Wow. Cool, you look amazing.
Good afternoon and welcome to the wedding of Callum Grant Reid and Katie Louise Bruce here at South Farm, which has been sanctioned according to the law for the celebration of marriages. May I introduce my colleague here, Gwynnie, who will ensure the legal formalities are completed. And my name is Tracy MacDonald and I will conduct the ceremony, which will be in accordance with the civil law of this country. This requires our couple to declare their freedom to marry each other before making the contract of marriage when they take each other as partners for life. From earliest times, couples have sought to unify their individual lives through the security of marriage. Hopes, dreams and aspirations are brought together on a wedding day to be shared and developed in order that the lives of both partners may be best fulfilled. Today we see Callum and Katie take what is a decisive and momentous step, a step that brings its challenges, triumphs, its consolations and most definitely its rewards. Ladies and gentlemen, our couple would like to thank you all for coming to celebrate the beginning of their new life together. I'm sure it means a great deal to them that you can be here to share their special day and witness their marriage vows. They have found in each other love and happiness and now wish to affirm their relationship. As you know, you are here to witness the joining in matrimony of Callum Grant Reid and Katie Louise Bruce. If anyone knows of any lawful impediment to this marriage, they should declare it now. That's good, all quiet. So, Callum and Katie, before you are joined in matrimony, I have to remind you of the solemn and binding character of the vows that you are about to make. Marriage, according to the law of this country, is the union of two people voluntarily entered into for life to the exclusion of all others. It is also a solemn union to provide the love, friendship, help and comfort that each ought to have for the other, both in times of joy and in times of difficulty, not to be entered into lightly, nor lightly put to one side. So I'm now going to ask each of you in turn to declare that you are free to marry. And we're going to start with you, Callum. So if you could repeat after me. I do solemnly declare.
I do solemnly declare.
I can't say that word
That's fine,
either.
that's good enough.
Solemnly declare that I know not
That I know not.
of any lawful impediment.
That I know. Say that again.
Of any law.
Of any lawful impediment.
Of any lawful impediment.
There you go.
Why I, Callum Grant Reid,
Why I, Callum Grant Reid,
may not be joined
may not be joined
in matrimony
in matrimony
to Katie Louise Bruce.
to Katie Louise Bruce.
And now Katie,
Oh,
Difficult.
repeat after
lots
me.
of complicated words.
There are. I do solemnly declare
I do solemnly declare
that I know not
that I know not
of any lawful impediment
of any lawful impediment.
why I, Katie Louise Bruce,
Why I, Katie Louise Bruce,
may not be joined
may not be joined
in matrimony
in matrimony
to Callum Grant Reid.
to Callum Grant Reid.
Well done. Ladies and gentlemen, our couple are now about to make their vows, so could I ask that you all please stand? Those that are able. So, Callum, if you'd like to take Katie's hands, okay, and if you could repeat after me. I call upon
I call upon
these persons here present
these persons here present
to witness
to witness
that I, Callum Grant Reid,
that I, Callum Grant Reid,
do take thee, Katie Louise Bruce,
do take thee, Katie Louise Bruce,
to be my lawful wedded wife.
to be my lawful wedded wife.
Well done, Callum. Now, Katie. So, Katie, if you repeat after me. I call upon
I call upon
these persons here present
these persons here present
to witness
to witness
that I, Katie Louise Bruce,
that I, Katie Louise Bruce,
do take thee, Callum Grant Reid,
do take thee, Callum Grant Reid,
to be my lawful wedded husband.
be my lawful wedded husband.
Perfect. Okay. So if I could ask all the guests to be seated. Now, Callum and Katie would like to now share some very personal vows with each other. So I think who's going to bring those forward?
Oh, I've got mine.
Oh, you got your. Oh, brilliant. Good. I thought someone was going to bring them forward. I thought you said your dad had them, but right. Okay. So, who would like to go first? Callum, would you go first? Yeah. Yes, that's fine.
I'll try. Katie, if someone told me 7 years ago that I'd be stood here at my own wedding, marrying a girl that I met on possibly one of the worst holidays I've ever been on, I wouldn't have believed a word of it. Which to this day still makes me believe that our paths were always destined to cross. And that someone was looking down on us to make sure that this happened. I knew you were special from the first moment I laid eyes on you. At the beach party in Egypt, wearing some iconic yellow shorts.
They were winners.
Yeah, they were good. As time progressed and we got to know more of each other, this became clear to see. And now to be able to call you my wife is a privilege that I'll never take for granted. We make an amazing team, and I'm sure we'll go on to achieve a lot more together in the future. Okay, wait. So, I promise never to let you go to bed angry. I promise I'll always support you and stand beside you through thick and thin. I promise to always let you choose the film to watch, even if my choice is the better one. I promise to try and make you laugh every day. I promise to love you and cherish you as much as you do to Herbie. But most of all, I vow to love you and protect you till the very end.
Perfect. Now you, Katie.
When my friend came back from the bar in our hotel in Egypt and shouted, "Katie, there are boys here!" Not in a million years did I think that I would be stood opposite one of those boys from the bar at the altar, choosing him to be my husband. I could talk for hours about stars aligning and things being meant to be, but I have no idea how our paths would have crossed had we not have booked those trips. Unless, of course, you swept me off my feet in the Callum ice cream shop.
Possibly.
I will forever be grateful that these decisions, such as booking our hotel, Decisions that seemed so small at the time led me to you. You are the first person I look for when I enter a room. The first person I call when I'm in a flap about something. The person who makes me cry laugh like nobody else. My greatest support system and the person I trust with anything. The person who gets back out of bed as we forgot to turn the heating off again.
Yeah, it's me, yeah.
You are my favourite person in the whole world and, most importantly, my absolute best friend. Charlie Chaplin once said that a day without laughter is a day wasted, and according to that, we certainly haven't wasted many days in the past 7 years. We really do make the perfect team. It honestly just works. We both have our fortes. One of mine is having a brain that actually remembers dates and times.
Yeah.
And one of yours is being incredibly thoughtful and caring, even after the earliest mornings and the latest days. If the way you are with our first furry baby Herbie says anything about the human father you will be one day, then the children we hope we are fortunate enough to bring into the world will be so loved and so very lucky. I promise to do everything I can to ensure we continue to just work until we are old and wrinkly, or wrinklier.
That's fine.
I promise to always stand in your corner. I promise to support you in the decisions you make, even though they can be questionable at times. I promise to try my best not to be grumpy just because I'm hungry. I promise to be open and honest with you about anything and everything. I promise to stand by you as your wife through thick and thin. I promise to always tell you to be careful when you leave the house. I love you so much. I choose you as my husband today, and I promise to keep choosing you every day, always.
I think that deserves a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. They were lovely, lovely special vows. Now, it is also part of a long tradition of marriage in this country and in many other parts of the world that the marriage contract is sealed by the giving and receiving of a ring. The wedding ring is an unbroken circle. It has no beginning and no end. It symbolises everlasting love as an outward sign of the lifelong promises you are making to each other today. So I understand we've got Aidan who's going to come forward with the rings. Give him a round of applause.
Well done, Aidan.
Yeah, well done.
Good lad.
Hello, Aidan. Do you want to come and stand next to me? Right, do you want to take the rings out of the bag? Well done. Good lad, actually. Do you want to pass them? Can you pass them? Just mind they don't drop through the... Yeah. Well done. That's it. Good boy. Okay, so Callum, if you'd like to take Katie's ring,
Do not drop
and don't drop it, yeah, place it on her finger. And as you do so, if you could repeat after me. Katie, I give you this ring
Katie, I give you this ring
as a sign of our marriage
as a sign of our marriage
and a symbol of our friendship
and a symbol of our friendship
and everlasting love for each other.
and everlasting love for each other.
Everything I have
Everything I have,
and everything I am
everything I am,
is yours
is yours
from this day forward.
from this day forward.
Perfect.
Oh, does it go on?
There we go.
There we go. So Katie, if you pop Callum's on his finger. There we go.
Thank you.
Aidan.
Uh,
You pop it on his finger, and then if you could repeat after me, Katie. Callum, I give you this ring
Callum, I give you this ring
as a sign of our marriage
as a sign of our marriage
and a symbol of our friendship
and a symbol of our friendship
and everlasting love for each other.
and everlasting love for each other.
Everything I have
Everything I have
and everything I am
and everything I am
is yours
is yours.
from this day forward.
From this day forward.
Perfect.
Oh, I thought I was going to say something else.
No. Thank you, Callum. You can go back to your place now. Okay, so now we have a reading from Abby and Jessica. Yeah.
Katie and Callum. It was a love story that began on a trip away that has brought us all together today. It's amazing to see just how far you've come from that holiday romance in the sun.
Today is the day you'll always remember, the greatest day in anyone's life. You'll start the day off just two people in love, and end it as husband and wife.
It's such an honour to be a part of your day and to celebrate it in such a special way. Katie, you look absolutely incredible. Callum, you scrub up well too. Today is going to be perfect, just like the pair of you.
It's a brand new beginning, the start of a journey, with moments to cherish and treasure. And although there'll be time when you may disagree, these will surely be outweighed by pleasure.
You truly are made for each other. You're the perfect partners in crime. We can't wait to see what the next chapter brings for the two of you, together until the end of time.
You'll have heard many words of advice in the past when the secrets of marriage were spoken, but you know that the answers lie hidden inside, where the bond of true love lies unbroken.
So live happy forever as lovers and friends. It's the dawn of a new life for you. As you stand there together with love in your eyes from the moment you whisper I do. And with luck, all your hopes and dreams can be real. May success find its way to your hearts. Tomorrow can bring you the greatest of joys, but today is the day it all starts.
Yay! Congratulations. Well done. That was really good. Thank you. Right. You can just stay here. Do you want to just go there? Ready for the camera as well? Callum and Katie, you have both made the declarations required by law. I'm going to start again. Callum and Katie, you have both made the declarations required by law, and you have made solemn promises and a binding contract with each other in the presence of your witnesses and your family and friends here today. Today is the start of a new life for you together. We hope that the love that you clearly feel for each other will deepen and grow ever stronger throughout the years to come. So it gives me great pleasure and is my privilege to declare that you are now husband and wife. Congratulations.